Hello and welcome back to another episode of Stoke Fan TV with myself, Max.
And me, Sam.
And Sam. And today we're going to be doing something a bit different, we think, because we were kind of coming up with ideas of what we're going to do in the show, and we'll reveal what we're going to do in a moment. But before we do, we had a couple of comments, or let's say we had some inquiries, that's right, about maybe some potential merchandise, Stoke Fan TV merchandise. So what do you think? Would you be interested if Sam and I were to come up with a bit of merch? Would you be interested in maybe some hoodies or some T-shirts or something like that?
Sounds like a great idea. I think.
Yeah.
Let us know what you
Yeah.
fancy.
Let us know in the comments, and then that's a venture we can look into. Anyway, today's show. So since Stoke got relegated, we've had a lot of players, I think, and there was a big list going out on Stoke Loud and Proud that somebody made up, and it contains all the players that we've had since relegation. We thought, whilst there's not much going on in the land of Stoke, and we're still in the Euros, and England playing later today because we're filming this on Wednesday, we thought we'd go through this list of all these players, have a chat about the players that we've signed, including the current ones, but the ones that have kind of been and gone, we were going to maybe decide if they could get back into this current squad.
Yes.
And we're going to discuss the current squad as well. We'll try not to be too harsh on the players, but you know, if you're watching from home, you're watching from wherever, drop a comment below, and let us know what you think to these players as well, because there's probably how many people are in this list?
Quite a lot.
There's quite a lot. That's another thing as well. Going to put a timer on. This could be part 1 of 22. I don't know how many parts. There's a lot of people in this group, all right? Okay?
Yes.
A lot of people in this list, I should say. So this is part 1, I reckon, of what... We're not going to get this all done in this show, are we?
No.
Anyway, a bit of light entertainment for you on a Friday night. Right, from the top of the list. This isn't in alphabetical order. This isn't in positional order. This is just...
Completely random.
who we could find, who's played for Stoke.
And who we can remember.
If we've missed anyone, let us know in the comments. Right, go on in.
Right, first one, Jack Butland.
Oh, Jack Butland, he's getting in my squad.
Yeah, I'm me.
100%.
Quality
What a
keeper.
keeper for Stoke. I know he had an injury and he went away in international duty and got injured, but he's still a good keeper, and he's proven that today. He's with Rangers now, isn't he?
Yeah, he had a good attitude as well. I think he...
There was some like rumours that he might get back in the England team. That's the form he's been in.
Yes. Right, next one, another Jack Bonham. Now, we've got Jack Bonham now, so we can sort of compare the two, and what do you reckon?
Well, you go first, because
He's in the team, so I can't say would he get in the team because he's in the team, but I don't think he's really good enough to be in the team. But I'm trying not to be too harsh on him because
you don't want to be too negative.
He has done some good performances in the past couple of seasons when we have needed him to be done.
I think he's a good shot stopper.
Yes.
As well.
Just distribution-wise, I don't think he's on the level of, say, Jack Butland.
And he sometimes cops for a bit of flack.
Yeah.
But do you know what? I'd have him in the squad, especially as one of our backup keepers. We've got Johansson now. I'd have him as my backup.
Well, we've got to be very careful because there's a few more good keepers we're going to mention, so you might end up having a squad with about 7 keepers in.
70 keepers later. Right, go on then. Next on the list is Joe Bursick.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd have him. You keep him in the team.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah. How many? How old is Joe?
He's about 25 now, isn't he?
Right, and he's an England keeper as well. He's played for England, hasn't he?
He has played for England under 21 level.
Under 21s is what I'm referring to.
Yes.
He's a good keeper, Joe. Is he getting in the squad? And is he getting in the squad over the other two? This is what this has kind of become, I suppose.
Yeah, I'd say he's better than Jack Bonham.
Right, okay. So Bursick's in the squad for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think, State fans? Let us know in the comments. Now we're moving on to Blondie, and I can't pronounce his surname very well. Noukeu.
Yes, Nuku. I don't know. I've not seen him play.
No,
I can't really comment on Blondie. I know that he's now gone.
Right. Well, he's not. Yeah, he's not there anymore.
He's not there anymore. As of this recent retain list, he's gone. So no.
Frank Fielding is the next. We're running for all the goalkeepers.
Yeah, we are. It turns out that this list starts with goalkeepers.
Frank Fielding.
He's been at the club now 3 years. Has not even made an appearance.
He's not played for the club at all. Do you think he's got a lot to do with being like a senior goalkeeper and amongst it?
I mentioned it before, I think, in one of our previous shows. I think he's got more of a coaching sort of goalkeeper role. So
Right.
I think he's being used as a mentor for the younger keepers that we've got in the club. So I think it's good that we've got them characters in the squad.
How would it, you know, I'm going to get some stats up whilst we talk about this. So he's 36.
Yeah,
So yeah, he is a senior goalkeeper for Stoke.
senior keeper.
So should it in the squad as that senior kind of presence? Would he
No,
make the? Would
I
he make the squad
personally
now?
would rather he's just signed as a coach.
Okay, yeah, all right.
Personally, now,
Yeah.
I don't think we need.
We don't
him on
need
the
several
bench.
goalkeepers, and we've got
No.
quite a few goalkeepers in the team now.
I think offer him a coach contract.
Yep.
I'm guessing they've got him as a player coach, basically, just in case,
Perhaps.
because they've been stuck in the past where they've had no goalkeepers, so they want to make sure they've got one. But
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
top bloke, top experience.
Same sounds, yeah. But would he make your squad? Would he get in this current? Well, he is in this current squad. I don't know if he's going to be for next season. We've still got to wait a bit of the summer.
They
to go.
have renewed his contract.
Right. Okay. So there you go. Is he in your squad? Frank Fielding, Daniel Iverson. Obviously, we had him on loan. Iverson, you know, some good shot stopping there, but I don't think you come back into my squad.
No, it's not on the level of some of the other
Nothing
keepers.
personal. Just don't think is needed.
No.
Really?
No.
That's all I've got to say. I mean, some great saves last season.
Yeah.
But no, not for you. No. Adam Davies. Another keeper. It was all right for us, but again, he's not coming back into this current squad.
No.
Not for me.
No. Nothing special.
No,
No.
you know, and I don't know where he's playing now. Again, I can have
Sheffield United.
Sheffield United. You already
It's
know
either
that. don't you?
Sheffield United or Sheffield Wednesday. You're just going to have to remind me. It's one of the two.
He's currently at Sheffield United. Yeah,
Yes.
you're right.
Sheffield United, reserve keeper.
Yeah, one game, I think.
One
Something
game,
like that,
yeah.
One game. Was it? Yeah. So not for me.
He was a good keeper when he was in the Welsh national team, though. He was the regular
Right.
base of them at one point.
Federici. Go on, you start us off with Federici whilst I look.
Federici, quality player in his day, Australian national goalkeeper. On his form at Stoke, probably not. Form previously at other teams, yes, I'd say he was, yeah.
Yeah. It looks like is he still playing?
Is he still playing? Have you got him up?
Yeah. It says something about
Is
him
he still
playing.
the national keeper for Australia? No,
He's
retired
playing for
Australia.
MacArthur FC.
Never heard of him.
Where do they play?
MacArthur Glen.
MacArthur. I don't think it's them, mate.
No.
8 appearances for Stoke.
Yeah.
Australia, 2016, man. I think that was his last game.
Yeah,
So he's
yeah.
and let's be fair, he's a very seasoned. If he was to be back in the team now, he'd be a really veteran goalkeeper.
Yes.
But obviously, we're referring maybe to when he was playing for Stoke. Will he get back in the time he was playing for Stoke? He's a good keeper. Would he get into this current side
No.
based on when he was playing for Stoke?
No.
No, I still don't think he would. Moving on. So we've got Sarkic next. Now, I think we'll show a bit of respect here, and we're not going to go and talk about Sarkic for obvious reasons. But all I can say is Sarkic, R.I.P. Yeah,
Exactly.
that's the best thing that's what we're going to do there.
Moving on next, Angus Gunn. Now, we've
Angus
seen Angus
Gunn.
Gunn play the other day in the Euros.
Yeah, no,
No.
not for me. I don't
No.
think he was. I never rated him. Not when he was at Stoke. Not when he plays for Scotland.
Not when he was at Norwich.
No, not for me. Was he at Southampton as well? Am
Don't
I
know.
getting confused?
Not
But
sure.
no, Angus Gunn,
No.
not getting in my squad.
Nope.
Mark Travers, he was with us for a little bit. And do you
Good
know
keeper.
what?
He's a good keeper.
He's good. I'd have him in the squad. I would.
He's probably, yeah.
I mean,
would
obviously, I
compared
know
to
I'm
the
going to
other
have
ones.
several goalkeepers in my squad. I'm not saying this is built a
Yeah.
perfect squad, but as a player, I rated him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it
He's on the level of what we've got.
I think it actually impacted our season.
Yeah.
When he left.
Yeah.
When he had to got recalled.
Definitely.
I think it had a big impact on our season because it felt like we had stability at the back. No disrespect to Bonham coming in there,
Yeah.
but I felt that he had that stability in between the posts. And
Well, yeah.
yeah,
Definitely.
I
I
really
think he's
do.
a good keeper.
yeah.
When he left, it brought in the chance of an ex-goalkeeper to make an appearance for Stoke in the list, Tommy Simkin. No, I can't really comment on
No,
Tommy
I can't
Simpkin.
really recall him playing.
I can't recall the game off the top of my head.
Did he have like one
He
game?
had one game because Jack Bonham was ill
Right.
in December last year. Get the score up, Max, because I
Right.
can't remember the game.
Okay.
Yeah, Tommy Simpkin at Stoke, one game last season. Young players, just got out on loan ante to Warsaw.
We're not gonna spend all day going
No.
through it. Tommy Simpkin, he's out on loan at the minute at Warsaw.
Yeah, just gone a couple of weeks ago.
Okay, well maybe this is another one for the future. You know, Stoke have had some good keepers, man.
We have.
So maybe you can follow that line of good
Hope so.
keepers. Right, moving on then. So we're on to Carter Vickers now, Cameron Carter Vickers.
No, he was not a keeper. So
Yeah, we've moved away from the keepers. So we're no longer having 27 keepers in our squad.
No, so Carter Vickers. Yeah.
Actually, before we move on to him, can we just mention Johansson?
Yeah. Okay.
Obviously, he's come in. We haven't seen him perform yet, but he's in my squad just
Yeah.
because A for the fact that he's a good, by the looks of it, going to be a good keeper, and B because he's going to buy everyone a beer.
He
So-
won't if you keep mentioning it. It's
Yeah,
not going
he
to
will.
happen.
He'll see one of these videos, and it's all it's all about percentage. All right.
No.
If he sees just one, okay, and
Yeah,
he mentioned
okay.
a beer, then anyway. But yeah, we'd have him in.
Yeah.
Okay. Moving on. Cameron Carter Vickers.
Isn't he now playing at Celtic?
Oh yeah, didn't he come on loan? Come on loan, right?
Come on loan
Tottenham?
to us from
From
Spurs.
Tottenham. Yeah. And he was okay. I think he played like 20 games. 20
Yeah,
odd
good
games.
player, I thought.
Do you think he was good, or do you think he was all right?
He was not.
Because we had
at his
quite a few
best.
defenders that were okay. And was he a right back or something? Was he? What he played?
I thought he was more of a CDM,
It's all.
but
We
he's a
had that
good
many
player.
players, man, and there was that time.
Good player, Carter Vickers. Much better player now than he was when he was at Stoke. He's definitely getting my team.
Right. Okay. So you'd have him
100%.
back.
100%.
Can't really comment.
Can't remember.
Now, not. Would he get back in now? I'm going to say no. To be fair, only because of what I remember him at Stoke
Yeah.
when he was at Stoke. I mean,
Yeah, that's
maybe
fine.
now. Hoover. Yeah, Hoover
Yeah.
getting my squad. Sign him up.
Hoover's probably the
Sign
best.
him up.
Probably
Stoke.
the best right back we've had at Stoke since.
I don't think there's been any talk about if we're going to get him back on loan.
Nothing mentioned.
Why not? Surely Hoover's got to be in there.
Wolves have
for me.
signed another right back. I mentioned this in the show last week with Ian.
Right. Okay.
We need to get Hoover. We need to get him
Need to get
now.
Hoover.
We need
Hoover needs to come back, man. Harry Clark.
Good player.
Yeah, have him back in the
We
team.
had him on loan from Arsenal. Has he gone to Sheffield team again?
I don't know, but whilst I look him up, you do some more talking about how he played and stuff.
He,
Harry Clark.
I remember him bagging a goal from right back. I'm pretty sure Harry Clark was a good player, but I'm sure he got injured.
Ipswich, man.
Is he at Ipswich?
Yeah. And
And
he
was
played
he
a lot of games.
play a lot of games last season?
So
for
he's
them?
been part of that promotion team. Obviously,
Still only 23
55 games for Ipswich.
since 2023.
So he is.
So
I think he's part of that.
he's a
promotion
promotion
team.
Yeah, quality
Must
man.
have played against us then.
Must have. Yeah, he did.
Can't remember.
I remember.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
But in which case, on that alone,
He'd get in my team.
he'd get in that team as he is now. When he played for Stoke, 18 appearances, Stoke, 2 goals.
Yeah, he did score from that.
Yeah.
He's a bit like a Hoover player.
Yeah,
attacking,
he's all right, isn't
attacking wing back
he?
player.
You
yeah.
lose kind of track at times. Ben Wilmot, obviously he's in the current squad. Oh, our pause isn't a good sign. The fact that we're like, oh, that's straight away.
I like him. I think he's a good bloke. He's a nice bloke.
Yeah. But is a nice.
He scored that
being a nice
absolute-
bloke, but is he good enough to be in the
He
squad?
scored that screamer from about 30 yards.
Oh, okay. So we're putting him in just for that.
Yeah, I like Ben Wilmot.
Our defence, our centre, the right at the back in the middle has been a problem.
It has. We've had a lot of coming and goings of centre backs over them, and Ben Wilmot has been a stayer for the past few seasons.
Okay, Ben Wilmot then. Okay, so you're saying yeah, I don't want to be harsh to him.
Yeah, I quite like Ben Wilmot.
Okay, right. Josh Tyman. Did you have him when he was at Stoke? I thought he was all right.
He's one of the best crossers of the ball
Crosser of the
Stoke
ball.
have had
Put the ball in the box.
since Everton days.
Not
And
that we got anybody in the box heard it in, but
no, I'd definitely have Josh Tyman in the team.
you would.
As
would
of
you?
his performances at Stoke, not even
Yeah.
after, as of how he was.
That was a bit of a strange one. It was it seemed like a mixed bag when he left.
He left
Some
with a
people are like,
fresh
yeah,
start.
some people are like, no. What do you think? Let us know in the comments. Yes, no. Josh Tyman.
Next player is probably the next
Eric
best
Peters.
left back we've had on that side, Eric Peters.
Do you know?
Quality player, I
Yeah.
thought.
Do you know what? I feel like a bit of a fool because I used to criticise Eric Peters when he
Yeah.
was playing in the Stoke team. I was sort of thinking, oh, Eric Peters was always, to me, felt a little bit like a weak link at times in that
Yeah.
really good Stoke team. But do you know what? The more I look back on it, the more I miss having somebody as good as Eric Peters.
He's an old school left back.
I miss having someone
Yeah.
as good as Eric Peters. Eric Peters now, no shadow of a doubt, when he was playing for Stoke, if he was in that current form now, of course he'd get in the squad any day of the week. Left back, we've been crying out for left backs.
He scored a
Decent
goal.
left
He
backs.
scored a goal from a cross. I remember it. He put the ball in the box and it chipped the goalkeeper. And went in.
Eric Peters.
Yeah.
You know, yes for me. Yeah.
Next one. We're seeing him in a few weeks.
BMI.
Bruno.
Yeah, Bruno Martins Indy.
Yeah.
100%. When he was, but when he was at Stoke, he wasn't as good as he had been before. Do you get what I'm getting at? He wasn't at his best when he was at Stoke,
but he's
still good enough.
No disrespect again, but he's better than Ben Wilmot.
Yeah, I think Bruno Martins Indy, and how old is Bruno Martins Indy?
He's got to be 30.
He looks the same now, or he looked the same at Stoke as he did when I seen him.
Yeah.
I remember watching him play before. Yeah, I would have Bruno Martins Indy in the current team, as in from when he was playing at Stoke and that form he was in. He'd get my squad. Obviously, the next one, I don't even think we need to briefly discuss.
No, Ryan Shawcross gets in any team at centre back.
Is he getting in your team? Of course he is.
He's getting in any team.
Of course he is.
He's getting in any team in England. In his peak.
Yeah, his peak. Obviously, though, he did come down with the team.
Yeah, and he stayed for the first season.
Did you think he was the same player at that point? Or was it
Back
injuries were getting to him a bit, weren't they?
Getting to him for his last few seasons at Stoke, his back injury was getting to him.
Of course, a prime Ryan Shawcross is getting into the current Stoke.
As I just said, any team in England.
Any team. Yeah, of course he is. Next one, Connor Taylor.
Connor Taylor, young lad.
Young, yeah, I was going to say.
Currently playing League One.
Is he?
Yeah.
Who for?
Bristol Rovers.
Right, so Connor Taylor, 22, young lad, 15 appearances, but over 2 years, I think.
Yeah.
33 appearances with Bristol Rovers. So there's another young lad who's been playing for us that has maybe we've
wasn't
let
good
go.
enough.
No,
Wasn't good enough.
no, I don't.
And that's
remember.
why we let him go.
Right.
So, no, we don't get him in the squad.
Don't get in the squad. Can't. I don't want to comment. Not fair, really, for me to comment. Harry Sutar.
Yes.
Yes.
Him and Shawcross at the
Even
back.
now, after his season at Leicester, or his 2 seasons at Leicester, where feels like he's just, unfortunately, just faded away.
I can feel it coming, you know.
I'd love it if he'd come back and found his form. Come back, Harry, and find your form at Stoke, because when you're playing for us and then you went to World Cup and with Australia, you were on your game.
He had more goals and games at Australia at one point.
I'd have Harry Sutar back in that squad. Hands down, man. So Harry, if you're watching, well, actually, we should really ask the Stoke fans as well.
Yes,
That's a good one. Harry Sutar. Would you have him back? I would, especially with our fragility at the back.
Everyone would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, next one.
Leo Ostergaard.
Ostergaard.
Quality player.
Yeah? You'd have him back in the team, would you? Tell us a bit about Ostergaard then.
Ostergaard, Norwegian centre-back. We signed him on loan from Brighton and Hove Albion.
Oh, yeah.
He's a bald-headed bloke.
Yes.
You remember him. He was a good player. Now playing at Napoli in the Champions League.
Is he at Napoli? I'll Google this. Napoli?
Yeah.
If he's at Napoli now, let's have a look. He only played 13 times for Stoke. No wonder I don't really recall him playing that often. 32 games for Napoli. Is that the season when they won the title? Because they've won recently, haven't they, Napoli? It's Napoli. It's always at Lazio.
I don't know.
No,
Not clued up on Italian football, but I know he's at Napoli.
32 games, 1 goal.
And he's in the Norwegian national team.
So, yeah, I think it's safe to say we'd probably have him back at centre-back, wouldn't we, Ostergaard?
Yeah, probably.
Nathan Collins next.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would as well. It was a bit, for me, a similar kind of situation to Harry Sutar.
Yeah, we sold him for the money.
Yeah, balancing the books, it felt.
Yeah, and
it's just a real shame about it, because I thought he's good. And he's played a bit for right back. He was playing right back as well, one at times, but a solid centre back.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely have Nathan Collins come back. Where is he now? Wolves?
Yeah, did he go Burnley and then Wolves?
something like that. But I think, yeah, good player for me. Yes, would get in the current team.
Yes.
Ashley Williams, no, not for me. Too slow.
Not in his
when he was at
Stoke.
Stoke.
Not when he was at Stoke, but prior to that,
Before that, yeah.
definitely.
But whilst he was at Stoke,
No.
probably not. Bit
No.
too slow.
Yeah.
Bit too slow. Sorry, Ash. I know you're watching and you're going, oh, I can't believe those guys. Stephen Ward. Stephen Ward?
No.
No. Didn't he play? He was all right, wasn't he? Stephen Ward for Stoke. So he's 38 now, Stephen Ward. So I think he might have even retired.
Most likely.
Has he retired? Current team?
Solihull
Solihull Moors, Director of Football. Yeah,
No.
I think that means he's retired.
Yeah.
Yeah, he even says here he's retired. I don't remember him playing. My mind's just gone.
No.
15 games for
Well,
Stoke.
no.
Again, that's not a huge amount, is it? I
Left
do
back.
remember him playing as a fullback. Yeah, left
Injury
back.
prone.
Yeah,
No.
probably not.
No, not at all.
Sorry, mate, not getting in our team. There's a couple of other defenders. We're coming close to our time. Our time's nearly up. We've got about 20 minutes. A couple more defenders to mention. We've obviously recently signed the new left back.
Ben Gibson.
Yeah. We also haven't. Ben Gibson centre back. We
Oh,
also
left back. Yes. Bocat.
Bocat and also Ender Stevens.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd have all of them in the current team, obviously.
Would you have Stevens?
I would have Stevens, yeah, because I
Yeah.
thought he did all right for us,
Yeah.
you know. And I'm not
Definitely.
classing Thompson as a left back either.
No. Centre mid.
Yeah. So those three, Bocat can't really comment. Difficult to know how good he is.
Yeah.
We will find out. If he's as
That's
good
it.
as Eric Cantona, which the club seems to be making out in their video, then
We'll
yeah,
see.
we'll have him in. And also Ender Stevens, he signed a 1-year deal. Yes.
Yeah.
He's getting into he's in there for me. Just
Yeah.
because I say we need that cover, man. It's something that we really missed.
Definitely. So, are we going to be coming back for part 2?
Well, yeah, the time's up. Let's just mention Gibson. Ben Gibson. We signed him recently in the summer. Definitely, he's a yes for me as well.
Yes.
Experienced centre back. Again, we need people
Definitely.
like that, don't we?
Yes.
I don't think there's any other centre backs that we haven't mentioned Rose and McNally.
Well, McNally's gone back.
Right.
So, we've got Michael Rose still.
Yeah. Yeah, you're keeping all of these guys. It was bone for contention because
He wouldn't get in my team, Michael Rose wouldn't, to be completely honest. He wouldn't get in my team. But Steven Schumacher sees something in him. So, let's just hope.
Yeah, we'll see. Rose, McNally, would you have him back? No. It's an immediate no from Sam. Right, there you go. So I think we're about 20 minutes. Then I think we mentioned pretty much all the goalkeepers there and all the defenders, haven't we?
A lot of the defenders, but
Yeah,
the
there's
list is rather big.
Oh, there's some
And
more further
There's
down.
a lot more further down.
Yes, we've got a lot more to go. So that's part one of like 22. But we
Yeah.
don't want to keep you here forever. Keep your eye out for the next one. It'll be coming out soon, maybe.
Make sure that you click the like and subscribe button, which is at the bottom of the video.
Yeah. That's right. Do that. And then we'll see you at part 2, whenever that will be, of Stoke Fan TV. That's it from me
And that's it from me.
and him as well. See you soon.